At the top for us here tonight, we now know what started that two-alarm fire that happened last night at the Caspian Apartments at Weber Road and Caravel Parkway. Fire officials have ruled the blaze as accidental and say the cause was electrical in nature.
Now, very fortunately, no one was hurt, but we have learned at least 6 families are receiving assistance from the American Red Cross. Our Bill Churchwell joins us with a look at why the organization says it is preparing for what could be a busy winter season for them. Bill?
Yeah, and investigators tracing the cause of the blaze back to a refrigerator inside an empty apartment. For the families affected, the fire happening just as we get into the holiday season. Flashing lights and firefighters, the scene of a major two-alarm fire that started in a vacant apartment and ended with 24 units in all damaged by either flames or heavy smoke.
There's not very many organizations where you can actually see that what you're doing good help somebody immediately.
Alex Garcia is the executive director of the Costa Bend chapter of the American Red Cross. He tells me response teams went out to the apartment complex and ended up assisting 6 families with everything from a place to stay to money for things like clothing or food, but also emotional support.
So we give them a card, they go out, they get your room, and we can't tell anybody how to utilize those monies, but in many cases we know it's going to go to get them back on their feet, and that's what the important part is.
It was just last fiscal year, Garcia says, that the local chapter of the American Red Cross responded to 135 fires. And as temperatures cool off, they know their job isn't over.
Usually what will happen with the first cold snap, that's when people start using their heaters, and that's when we're going to see things begin to happen.
Garcia says the organization prepares for winter month fires just as they do with hurricane season during the summer. He encourages families to also take preventative steps.
Be careful with your electric heaters. Keep them away from any type of clothing. Be sure they shut off. Check your smoke alarms to be sure batteries are working, because those small details will save your life.
In the meantime, Garcia says the community can help families by either donating to the American Red Cross money that will stay locally or by becoming a volunteer, something he says they desperately need right now.
Anybody can volunteer, even some do it virtually, and we've become very good at doing things virtually. We've learned that.
For more information on how to join, head over to redcross.org/volunteer today. Bill Churchwell, 3 News.